What a very tough group. Gambia is drawn in Group C alongside the well-experienced Ghana, who last won the Afcon in 1982. And of course, Ivory Coast, 23 Afcon champions. And well, Somalia, that never qualified. And the underdogs, that's Gambia. Let's see who among these two will qualify for the AFCON. And of course, you're watching the State of Our Sports Zones, and I'm your host, State of Our. In today's program, I'll bring you insights and talk to journalists, my fellow sports journalists, to talk about the happenings and the current situation of the Gambian football, their prediction, and of course, everything concerning the next AFCON qualifiers. See you.
ndax Gambia am nañ chance pour qualify of course Afcon 2027. Yes, mun naa wax ne yes 100%. That is if at all we put our house in order, ñu compete to the highest order, and one of the most important things is to play at home. Home advantage is always an advantage. Fekkee ne play na suñ home game fii si Independence Stadium bi dañoo qualify. Loolu is 99.9% assurance that fekkee ne play na ci suñ kër dina am solo trop pour ñu mën a qualify, because home advantage bi wax naa ko is always an advantage. te soo xoolee suñ games against Ivory Coast, past games yi nii under Jonathan McKessie, am nañ chance, there are positive things out of that game despite we considered defeats, but there are positive games. Yes, Ghana married with experience, but we can still upset them. AFCON is full of drama, is full of upsets. We can change out as in the believers. We can qualify.
It is one of the toughest groups I have seen, because I'm looking at how Ivory Coast were one of the top contenders for this season, and also Ghana. While Somalia, I believe if we as a country is supposed to get a point, I believe we could have played in our home ground. If the boys were allowed to use the stadium for these AFCON qualifiers, I believe the Gambia will definitely qualify for this African Cup of Nations in 2027. So I see no reason why we will not be able to qualify. But without our stadium, I'm afraid we might not be able to make it for the 2027.
We've all seen the groupings, and it's a very good, a very tough group. The Gambia side is facing the likes of the giant Sierra Leone, Ghana and Ivory Coast. We all know they are far ahead of us in terms of FIFA ranking and the African ranking. Having them in this group, it's going to be a tough game. For me, personally, Somalia, yeah, we can say Somalia, we are far better than them in terms of ranking. But then these two countries, Ivory Coast and Ghana, is my worry. I don't feel, for me, personally, I don't have confidence in that group. Looking at the rest of Ivory Coast and Ghana, they are far ahead of us. Ivory Coast have been beating us here, home and away here. Let's see whether we will make it in the group, but I'm not sure that the Gambia will make it in this group.
Because I saw people saying it's the pool of death. Yes, it might be the pool of death, depending on how or in the magnitude of the teams that we are grouped with. Yes, there are two teams going for the World Cup there, but that doesn't determine who gets the qualification when it's time for the AFCON qualifiers. So for me, Gambia, it's already qualified. After seeing the group, I said, oh, hallelujah. So it's a Hail Mary group for me, because looking at Gambia today and Gambia yesterday and day before yesterday, it's a total different team. So in this manner, the way we play, the way we now change from a defensive team to a scoring team, a team that upset opponent, makes me have the confidence that we will qualify from this group, because Ghana, Ivory Coast, they are not that much threat. And from the recent game we played against our neighbor Senegal, look at, we're playing champions. They have all caliber of players. But we were able to hold the ball and play. We were able to hold the ball and attack. So that gives me the confidence. Maybe something might happen along the way, but my feelings, and my personal opinion, I mean, Gambia already qualified from the group. We need to play home games to support that qualification. But other than that, I have already seen Gambia qualify.